What's up, YouTube? This is Arl Yoshi, as usual. I'm Max and Morat. I'll punch you to death. Oh yeah, so, once you come out, your father is there, and he's gonna kind of just run back to Rivet City. Though, right now, he's apparently scared of the Morat. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he will start running back to, Rivet City. You do not necessarily have to follow him. He will make his way back. Let me get out my weapon. This is annoying. He will make his way back there, so it's fine. But anyway, last time we got here to Smith Casey's garage, and underneath we found Vault 112, and in it we found the Tranquility Lane simulation, where our father was trapped. We saved him. We finally found him, but we have a lot of work to do, starting with killing these mole rats. Now, like I said, you don't have to follow your dad. He will make his way back on his own. And you also don't even have to, like, go with him yet. You can also do some other things. Your choice earlier, when you could tell him yes or no to going back with him, really doesn't matter. Just kind of affects dialogue options. I just chose what I chose, just immediately. So he is going to make his way back to Rivet City. But we're not going to go with him quite yet. We have a couple other things that we need to finish up that I would like to do before we do this. Because this is going to be... When we go back to Rivet City, there are going to be some things happen that I do not want to interrupt, so I'm going to try to get some stuff done first. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to continue on with the Wasteland Survival Guide. So first we need to go to the Robco facility, which is right down here. Fortunately, we're already close to it. Actually, you know what? First thing I want to do, actually, we need to... Because remember, when we went to Tranquility Lane... faster, when enemies are nearby. It said that, Dogbeat was now waiting for us at the entrance to Vault 101. So we're gonna go back there and we're gonna get him after we kill this Protectron. So we're gonna take your stuff, and now let's get moving. Back to Vault 101. This is new. Or not new, but we have not been back here in a while. Gonna get a bit of a trip down memory lane. Yeah, all companions have a spot that they will wait for you at. So if you tell them to leave, or if you go somewhere they can't go, they will automatically go there. Dogmeats is right here. Hey. Come on, Dogmeat, let's go. Alright, we got him back. Let's reload this. And now, we're gonna head to the Robco facility, which is all the way down there. So, let's eat a bit of food if we have any, because, yeah. Our health is relatively low. Blood packs, suck the stuff out of that. We found dog meat, now let's eat dog meat. Mole rat meat, save the Nukaholics for now. Potato crisps, and a purified water. And yum yum deviled eggs. And, check my rads. I'll take a rat away, just to be safe. Yeah, before I had to go, I went back to the aid menu to do this. You can take rat away and rat X right on the rad menu, just as you can take stim packs and 2 specific limbs on this menu. So which I will put a stim pack towards my leg there, because that was looking pretty bad. Alright. I didn't mean to shoot that. I just decided to shoot randomly, apparently. Let's fast travel now to Smith Casey's garage, and then we will run down to the Robco facility. So, let's speed this up and play some music over it, why don't we? Because it's gonna be a bit of a hike. Okay, dog meat. And just drop in like that. Okay, so, I think you guys saw that. The rat scorpion going through the ground. I guess we're gonna cut back here. We are at the, Robco facility. So, as you can probably guess, the Robco facility is going to have a fair amount of robots. So, be on your lookout. Laser and plasma weapons, I believe, are pretty good against robot enemies. Future Max can confirm or deny that.
Here.
So now we're here, the Robco facility. So we're gonna head in, and we have to install a processor widget, and if possible, hack the mainframe. Now, do not come here to do this unless your science level is 50 or higher, because that is what you need in order to hack the widget, or well, hack the mainframe rather, which is the optional part here. So, and yeah, well, the enemies are mostly rad roaches and mole rats for the time being. Robots, well, we'll have to worry about them pretty soon. Trust me. Now, unlike most parts of the Wasteland Survival Guide, this part can actually affect the rest of the game, aside from just, you know, the quest and the end reward and whatnot. And we'll get into how that works later, but just keep in mind, this is something you might want to... this is another reason to try heading through this. Through the Wasteland Survival Guide, even if you're trying to go through this without doing too many side quests. Admittedly, usually when I play... Well, not usually, but sometimes when I play, I kind of just breeze through the main story of the game, just kind of, if I was trying to get a feel of, like, certain areas and whatnot when I was trying for this Let's Play. So, some of the side quests I'm not as familiar with as the main story, because the main story I've played every single time I've played. Not so much with the... Are you dead? There you are. Not so much with the side quests. Now, something else I would like to go over as I'm going through this, because there isn't a lot going on right now. Okay, when I say I've played this game 100%, there are some things that some people might say contribute to 100%, but others say don't, and that's random events. There are a lot of random events that will happen as you're playing the game. In fact, we ran into one earlier. Remember when we found that dead Wastelander and he had John's key and whatnot and that note? That was an example of a random event. I wasn't trying to talk to you. I was trying to rob this mole rat. I will not be able to show off every random event, as I've never encountered every random event. Some of them have requirements that require you to do stuff in different side quests or parts of the main game. Some of them are just, like... Some of them can't even happen in the same game, for example. And some of them depend on your reputation and things like that. I'm not going to bother trying to show every random event. You can look up what they are. If we come across a random event, I will point it out as best as I can. There are some things I might not remember as being random events. Though, to be fair, it's pretty easy to tell what is and isn't a random event. Oh, I didn't see you there. But now there's another thing I want to bring up, which is, okay, this is something I have done... I don't think I've done at all, actually. Like, okay... As you know, there are different locations in Fallout 3, in the capital Wasteland, Captain Obvious speaking. They all have their own major things going on inside them. Like, there are different, like, there's a bit of lore behind each of the areas. There are some distinct enemies and things like that. I will be showing off every area, but not as part of the main Let's Play. I will have something, like, at the end... where I kind of show off every single area. Like, I'll show off everything you can get, like every major thing you can get in those areas. I'll show off the events that happen there. I probably won't show off any place that I go to frequently in the actual... Actually, no, I might show off things like Megaton and whatnot, in case I want to show off, like, certain rooms and things like that. But yeah, just so you know, I do plan to show every area in the capital Wasteland. I just will not... be showing them off in the main Let's Play. So have patience, please. Now, we're coming up pretty close to where we're supposed to be in here. Yeah, you gotta follow that arrow on your map. It's going to be very helpful, and I'm actually going to remove the marker. Anyway, yeah, the arrow on the map, I was trying to say, is very useful, especially in this area, because it is pretty easy to get lost. But you manage to find your way up here. And here's the mainframe. Now, if there's anything around here that you want to get, I suggest you grab it now. Pick up pre-war books. Trust me on this, okay? Pick up pre-war books. I might have said that already at some point, but pick them up. Now, the Robco production mainframe. We shall install the processor with it. All of the robots become activated and hostile. Now, activate it again. Here's why you need to have science up to 50 or higher. Because in order to hack the mainframe, you need to, well, hack it. And you need, it is an average lock, meaning your science needs to be 50 or above. So, and you also gotta be careful you don't fuck this up. Alright, high tower. H-I-G-H-T-O-W. H-I-G-H-T-O-W. There we go. Bandolier. Jesus Christ. There we go. Now here's what you want to do. First, cease total liquidation. This will prevent them from being hostile towards you. And choose initiate pest extermination. Now here's what all of these do for the record. I believe the orientation guide might go through it. Congratulations on your transfer to the position of Robot Protocol Operator. Basic operation, pest extermination. Basically, this is, it explains what they do, but basically, pest extermination means they'll attack the bugs and mole rats. Total liquidation means they'll attack you. Stress testing means they'll attack each other. You want to choose cease pest extermination. Now, here's why I say this can affect other things. Because if you got in here and installed the processor widget but did not hack the mainframe, there will be more... Oh, there's a first aid kit. Oh, it's locked, of course. Who the hell locks a first aid box? There will be more hostile robots throughout the capital wasteland if you do not install the processor widget. I mean, if you did not hack the mainframe but you installed the processor widget. I believe, though I'm not sure of this, that if you hack the mainframe and you turn off total liquidation, there will be either less robots or they will not be hostile to you. Nope. Future Max might be able to confirm this, or at least confirm if there's anything clarifying this, because this is just something that I've noticed that might have been complete luck. Like, with me. Like, whenever I do the second thing, I seem to notice less horrible robots trying to murder my families. Now we gotta find our way out of here, though. Who wants to deal with this, buddy? I got dog meat, you take care of him. Not really worth killing the rat roaches in here. They're not, or the mole rats. They're not worth as much experience now, since you'll probably be a higher level. So, we can head out of here now. If I can find my way out. See, the arrow is now gonna... Actually, I should no, the arrow will point me out. The arrow will point me out. What the fuck was that?
This area clear.
That was not something I'm familiar with happening. Hello, robot. That was weird. Maybe that was just a little, visual glitch. Excuse me, sirs. Do not mind me. I am merely an observer. Vending machine is empty. How about the fridge? Ooh, food. Delicious! Nom nom. Okay. We can probably just jump this. Let's do it. Whee! Ow. Yeah, in case you weren't aware, there's fall damage in this game. I don't know if I've actually fallen enough to take damage in this game yet, so that might actually be news. Yeah, they're gonna... There. Dead. Now we can leave. Alright. Now that we've taken care of that, we're not gonna quite go back to Megaton yet. We're gonna heal up a bit, maybe switch to a better weapon. Give me a second. I'm, forgetting how to do the strike through in this document. You know what, I'll just highlight and do it from the menu. Alt-Shift-5. Gee. I am incompetent with Google Docs, it seems. Okay, now that's taken care of. You might notice... Oh, this is not really a random event, but this is something I should show off. Excuse me, sir. Now, I don't think this is always supposed to happen, though I think this guy does appear around the Robco facility. Tinker
Hello,
Joe.
stranger. I'm Tinker Joe, premier supplier of robotic parts and service throughout the DC Wasteland.
What are you selling?
Various things. You never know what might come in handy.
So yeah, you can buy some miscellaneous things from usually, like scrap metal is pretty good considering you can buy it for 1 cap, turn it in for a profit for to a Walter, and I'll buy a bobby pin while I'm here. Also, good chance to sell a bit of stuff, though he doesn't have a lot of money, so I don't think I'm gonna. I'll just sell these frag mines.
A pleasure
Now,
doing business.
I'd like to buy a robot.
I'm afraid these bots are all spoken for. I'm just delivering them now. I've got a custom Gutsy that isn't spoken for, but... well, RL3's a bit finicky about the company he keeps, and I don't think he likes the look of you. Nothing personal, of course.
Now, that is basically... this here, Sergeant RL3. He is a companion. You can get him if you have neutral karma. I believe he's basically like having, you know, having a Gutsy on your team. He shoots plasma beams. I believe he might have a flamethrower. Things like that. But, you need to pay money for him, and you need to have neutral karma. So, my karma, I'm pretty sure, is good or even very good, so... yeah, I'm good, so... I will not be getting him, but I might show off how he works in, like, some separate video. Might show off some, companions. But, just so you know, he is there. Future Max will show on screen the locations where Tinker Joe can be seen. Here. To buy RL3. And he will also show on screen any of RL3's stats that are worth going over. Yeah. And now that he's done that, we're going to head somewhere else. Let's buy a bit of... let's eat a bit of food real quick. Use that bloat fly meat and dirty water and all that mole rat meat we got. And eat some noodles while we're at it. Now, we're going to go to Girder Shade, which is a location that should be nearby. Oh, apparently our dad is also nearby. Where is Girder Shade? Alright, I'm setting my marker there, because based on this map that I looked up, that is roughly where Girder Shade is. There is a random event where you can come across somebody, I believe he's someone delivering Nuka-Cola. You can purchase a Nuka-Cola Quantum from him, and he will give you the location of Girder Shade, which is, I guess, canonically, or not canonically, correct. It's supposed to be, it's the correct way to find Girder Shade, technically. Though, aside from, you know, random wandering and whatnot. So we're going to head over to Girder Shade. And I'm going to speed up and play music because it's going to be a little bit before we... In fact, I probably should just go from Smith Casey's garage because it'd be a lot closer. So we'll still speed up and play music, but it's not going to take as long. So, see you in Girder Shade. I think a bloatfly corpse just flew out of the sky. Okay. Oh! Yaogway, Yaogway, Yaogway! I'm out of ammo. Yaogway! Pretty dangerous animals. They are fast and they are strong. They are one of the more dangerous creatures in the wasteland at low levels. Yes, only at low levels. Trust me, they get pretty weak as time goes on. I'm gonna take out my shotgun to be safe. Back to music. This is Girder Shade. This is where we're gonna get one of our another quest. Nuka-Cola sign up there. Got a ton of empty Nuka-Cola bottles around here. Someone's a bit of an addict. Sierra something. Sierra Petrovita.
Sierra Petrovita's the name.
Oh, Petrovita.
Good to see a new face in Girder Shade. I take it you're here to check out my Nuka-Cola collection and take the tour.
Yes, of course.
Well, come on then. Let me show you around. But no free Nuka-Cola until the end of the tour. When Nuka-Cola was invented by John Caleb Braverton in 2044, it quickly became the world's most popular soft drink. The Wonder Drink soon drew a dedicated following, which prompted the Nuka-Cola Corporation to release many promotional items like these. By 2067, a Nuka-Cola machine such as this rare, pristine model could be found on almost every street in America. Even in today's crazy world, Nuka-Cola is still the #1 choice of refreshment among Armageddon survivors. As promised, here's a little pick-me-up. An ice-cold Nuka-Cola. Just look at the frost on the bottle. So cold and delicious. Pardon me. I tend to lose myself when I hold on to a Nuka-Cola. Before I get to the little proposition I have for you, let me tell you a little bit about Nuka-Cola Quantum.
A proposition? Quantum? Never heard of it before.
Well, right before the bombs fell, the good folks at Nuka-Cola developed what they hoped was an improvement on the original formula. Calling it Nuka-Cola Quantum. It was said to have twice the calories, twice the carbohydrates, twice the caffeine, and twice the taste.
So, what went wrong?
Well, the flavor certainly wasn't the issue. The public was just split on the unique feature of the Quantum's appearance. You see, to make it stand out on store shelves and to give it that extra kick, the formula called for a mild isotope. The effect was a drink that not only boosted your energy, but also glowed with a bright blue light.
Wait, did you say it has an isotope in it? As in it's radioactive?
Oh no, only ever so mildly. No ill effects were ever recorded. Well, it does have the unique property of making your pee glow.
What's your interest in all this?
I thought I was hooked on regular Nuka-Cola, but the Quantum beats it by a long shot. I've got to have more.
So that's where I come in, I guess.
That's right. You bring me Nuka-Cola Quantum, and I pay you. Handsomely, I might add. For every bottle you bring me, I pay you some caps. You know, for expenses. But if you're super cool and find like enough bottles to fill my Nuka-Cola machine, 30 in all, I've got a super secret cool prize for you.
Come on, Sierra. No secrets between friends.
Nope, I'm not telling. It's a really cool surprise, though. You're gonna love it, I promise.
Okay, Sierra, you've got a deal.
Oh, goody! I can taste the Quantum already. Good luck to you, sweetie.
This is the Nuka-Cola Challenge. Not an easy quest. You can bring her Nuka-Cola Quantum, and she will give you caps for it. And when you bring her 30, that completes the quest, and you get a special reward. Which you'll see when that comes to it. Is there anything else interesting to see near Girdershade?
Well, to the east, there are some nasty raiders in Evergreen Mills. I'd stay away from there if I were you. Luckily, we're kind of hidden here under the old highway, so no one bothers us.
What do you know about Nuka-Cola Quantum?
Well, besides what I've already told you, not much. They were working on a way to prevent the glow from remaining once it passed through a person's system, but it was never perfected. I heard that the stuff they use to make it glow and give it that kick has a shelf life of over 1,000 years. Should make the bottles easier to spot.
What exactly does a bottle of Quantum look like?
Well, the bottles are glass just like regular Nuka-Cola, except the glass is clear. That way the glowy stuff inside shows through. You'll know it when you see it.
What happens when you drink a Nuka-Cola Quantum?
Oh my! It's like a tidal wave of flavor washing all over your body.
Your head spins, but everything is clear at the same time. It's quite a rush.
You seem kind of addicted to the stuff. Is it safe to drink?
Addicted? Why would you say that? I can stop drinking it anytime I want. That's so silly to think I would get hooked on the most delicious soft drink ever devised by man.
Right, let me ask you about something else.
Okay, shoot.
Do you even have a clue as to where I could start looking?
In fact, I do. Surprised you, didn't I? Your best bet would be to find the ruins of the DC Nuka-Cola bottling facility. Find the shipping manifests inside. With them in hand, you should have a good clue as to where the quantum was delivered. While you're there, you may even be able to find some bottles of quantum.
What do you know about the Nuka-Cola bottling facility?
Well, the DC facility was like their main factory just before the bombs fell. All the research they did was performed there. It was the only facility to ever produce quantum. They were in a test market mode, and they would have expanded production if the drink caught on. Too bad they didn't. Otherwise, quantum would be as plentiful as regular Nuka-Cola.
I have to go now.
Good luck. Watch out for meanies.
We could give her the quantum we have right now, but I want to hold on to it for a second so I can show its effects, its actual effects, rather. So we got Nuka-Cola, which gives you 12 HP. Well, okay, keep in mind I have the food sanitizer active at the moment. I believe it gives you 10 HP, and it gives you some rads. The quantum gives you 20 AP, which is the stuff you use for VATS. It gives you no health. So Nuka-Cola Quantum is honestly really, really useless, aside from this quest. Because your VAT stuff restores naturally over time, and you don't really... Like, unless you put no points into agility, you're not really gonna need it that much. So, Nuka-Cola Quantum is really useless aside from this, so don't sell it, and don't drink it. Save it for this quest, because it only has one weight. You can easily store it in places. But yeah. But I'm not going to give it to her just yet. What I want to do is I want to gather all the Nuka-Cola and give it to her at once. Or all the Nuka-Cola Quantum. That way I can keep track of how much I actually have. So, let's exit now. Oh!
Hey, pal, what were you doing in Sierra's place?
Hello. I was checking out Sierra's Nuka-Cola collection.
That better be all you were checking out. I don't like guys messing with my woman.
I'm not messing with anything.
Good. I aim to keep it that way. She's a fine woman. I'd love to get closer to her, if you know what I mean.
What are you driving at?
Wow, you are as naive as you look. How do I put it? I'd love to do the horizontal bop with her, you know, plow her bean field. Come on, kid.
Nope, I still don't get it.
New to this stuff, huh, kid? Well, let's just say that she has something I want to get a hold of. That's where you enter the picture.
Just what is it you need me to do?
I know she's asked you to find her some Nuka-Cola Quantum. Heck, she asks everyone that wanders through here. What I'm proposing is you still look for the drinks, but instead of bringing it to her, you bring it to me. She'll be so impressed that I got all the Nuka-Cola for her, she'll melt in my arms like butter. I pay you the same she was going to pay, and everyone's happy.
How about you pay me double for each quantum bottle?
No, I don't think so. Take what you can get.
I'm going to reload that save, and I'm going to try this again, because, trust me, get the double caps. The save scumming is worth it.
You devious bastard. I didn't figure you were that clever. All right, double it is. Just bring me those bottles. If I have to listen to Sierra ramble on any longer, I think I'll blow my brains out. So you gonna do it or what?
Yeah, sure. I'm always for making more caps.
Thought you might. Good. I'll see you soon then.
Now, here's the thing. As you know, basically, in case you couldn't tell, the only reason Ronald wants those bottles to give to Sierra is that he can fuck her. Just being blunt here. That's what he wants. He wants to have sex with her, he wants to get with her, blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing, though. He's giving you double caps. So, do you bring 30 bottles to Sierra or 30 bottles to Ronald? Well, what you can do, because I believe that, Future Max can correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, let's get back to Megaton real quick, so that we're safe as we talk about this. Now, Future Max will correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe how it works is that when you give bottles to Sierra, you get good karma, Or rather, if you give all the bottles to Sierra, you get good karma. If you give all the bottles to Ronald, you get bad karma. So, Future Mac can correct me or say how it really works.
Here.
So, what you can do is give 29 bottles to Ronald to get money, and give 30 to Sierra. That requires you to, you know, have
I really
a
hope you're not thinking
lot of...
looking into there.
Oh, Walter, I can give you scrap metal. Requires you to have a lot of freaking...
Well, all right. Let me count out your...
It requires you to have a lot of Nuka-Cola Quantum, but we'll eventually get that much, especially with some other things we can do later. So, we will probably do it that way. Now, let's wait until morning so that we can go in and tell... Wait, cancel. I waited not long enough. So that we can go in and we can tell Moira what we did with all the Robco stuff. Greetings, Moira! What's he doing in here? I thought he pulled out a broom and was gonna beat me with it or something. Hey, Moira.
Fiddled with any interesting technology lately?
I reactivated the robots and was able to modify their programming.
Harnessing the technology of the past and modifying it for your own purposes? That's just the thing. Tell me all about how it worked out.
Once I adjusted their programming, the robots were no problem. Even after per program, the robots were questionable value. Just hack the mainframe so the robots would be a challenge. It was robotic carnage, but I caused it, so it was the okay sort of carnage.
Well, I guess one thing about using the old tech is that it can feel a bit like playing God. But you're probably not supposed to, I think. Seems like a good thing to watch for when dealing with tech of any age. And it helps to pack a few pulse grenades, just in case. Here, have a few. Oh, and take my book on science. For some reason, I just can't get into the computer parts. But I've got the rest pretty much memorized.
The last part of this chapter is about the library, right?
Yes. Books are where the old world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there. And if you can download records from its computer, information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity.
Okay, I'll check out my local library.
Great. The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity.
All right, let's do some shopping now. So give me a bit to do this. Alright, this works.
Good hunting.
Can you repair my equipment? Repair that for me and that. And now, let me sell that laser rifle real quick. Get my caps back.
Good hunting.
And now we're done. I have to go now. Okay. So we've taken care of that with Moira. And I think we're going to do one last thing before we end this episode off. We're going to go and we're going to get a new location real quick. Now, remember back when, let's remove that, when we were by the Robco facility, we saw a tower nearby. That is Tenpenny Tower. You might have also remembered that somebody else did mention Tenpenny Tower a long time ago. One Mr. Burke. A very influential man with a very memorable voice. He mentioned a nice place called Tenpenny Tower, which is where we would go to find him should we, you know, decide to blow up Megaton. In case you forgot, that is a thing. Let's make sure we're heading the right way, and we're gonna go see... How could we ever miss it? Now, before we are gonna go to Tenpenny Tower, but before we go in, I would like to... There's a dead slave with a slave map on it. Let me get this... I think this is another random area. There is hope. There is a safe place. Find the Temple of the Union, where slaves are made into free men. Look to the north, near Canterbury. That would open up a location, the Temple of the Union, but we already got that from Victoria Wong, or no, Mei Wong. We already got it from Mei Wong. So, a little bit useless, but hey, that's another event that showed up. Before we go in, we're going to look around because there's something I want to show off, like, kind of near the outside of Tenpenny Tower. So give me a moment while I look for that.
You can tell Tenpenny he can kiss my ass. We've got plenty of bottle caps. Let me in, goddammit.
How many times do we have to go through this? You're not getting in.
I can stand here all day yelling at you through this damn speaker if I have to.
I've already told you Tenpenny won't allow zombies to live here.
Who the hell are you calling a zombie?
You're definitely not human, that's for damn sure. For the last time, no zombies allowed.
Can't you tell the difference between me and a feral? Fine, I'll show you the goddamn difference. Just you wait. You'll get yours, all of you. Ah, hello.
That was an interesting little exchange we saw. Let's see if we can get in.
I thought I told you to get the hell out of here. Tenpenny doesn't want your goddamn caps, and I don't want the goddamn headache. For the last time, get your rotten, ugly, goddamn ghoul ass off Mr. Tenpenny's private property.
Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
What? Oh, sorry about that. I thought you were one of those damn ghouls looking for a handout. You are currently trespassing on Alistair Tenpenny's private property. You have some reason to be here.
I can help take care of that little ghoul problem for you.
Is that so? And why should I believe that? You ever kill a ghoul before?
I've killed so many ghouls I've stopped counting.
Is that so? Then I'm sure you can handle yourself out there in the wasteland just fine. Are you done wasting my time?
Maybe you'd accept this 100 caps as insurance of my good behavior.
Perhaps you'll fit in around here better than I thought. Alright, I'll take your money. But don't press your luck. I got my eye on you. Don't bother Tenpenny or the other residents. If you so much as sneeze in the wrong direction, I'll gut you.
100 bottle caps. Bit of a cost, but yeah, we could afford it. Greetings.
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower. Don't do anything stupid.
Greetings, sir. Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Now, when we've gone into Tenpenny Tower, and they just kind of leave the gate open, you could have obviously gotten in without bribing him. I believe there are other dialogue options, but the main way you get in without bribing him is if you've already blown up Megaton, you can say that you're here to see Burke. But now, I'm going to go out and show the thing that I was actually trying to show. I skipped it because I decided to just get close and get that over with. Where is the... Oh, they're not actually that far away from it at all. This is Willie.
Oh, thank God. Someone new. I need water, please. Water.
I'm sorry, I don't have any water to give you.
Oh, please. If you find some, please.
This is the third water beggar, the third and final one. Hangs out right here, right near the entrance. I was wandering pretty damn far away. Excuse me. Open the damn door.
Give me a second. Keep your panties on.
The damn door, bitch. What's up? Anyway, so I finally showed off the third water beggar after wandering around aimlessly. Tenpenny Tower. This is a fancy joint. This is probably the nicest looking place you will find in the capital Wasteland. It's also full
Tenpenny Tower is a wonderful place to live, isn't it?
Of snobs. And we'll be exploring it in the next episode. So, Next time on Fallout 3, we will check out Tenpenny Tower. We'll do a couple other things around the capital wasteland. And then maybe we'll fit this in next episode. We'll manage to get back to Rivet City, see what our dad's up to. So, I've been RL Yoshi, or I've been Max. And Dogmeat's right there, hopefully not pissing on the carpet. Until next time.
Hey there.
I don't like the look of this guy.
If I have to die, then